Now, your 13 First Alert weather forecast.
Well, spring training for baseball starts soon, but it kind of feels like we could be playing some of those games up in western Wisconsin instead of Florida or Arizona or wherever your team would play for this spring. But temperatures this morning, maybe not necessarily baseball-esque as we started off in the 20s, but when we still keep in mind that it's February 22nd, this is still a very mild start to the morning, and we've only warmed up quite a bit the rest of the morning and into the early afternoon, as will be the case, and that's why things feel a lot more spring-like as we've enjoyed a good bit of sunshine. But tomorrow things are going to be a bit of a different story as we have some cloud cover that'll roll its way in, possibly a chance at some sprinkles, even a few snowflakes trying to mix in with it before we warm right back up through the weekend. But kind of going back to this morning, again, some of our lower elevations fell to the upper teens. 18 was the low in Black River Falls and 19 in Tomah. Not quite buying that 44-degree low in Ladysmith, though I'm sure that folks there would probably appreciate it if they were that warm relative to the rest of the viewing area. Otherwise, we have seen those winds start to pick up a little bit. They were very calm through the overnight, and that's why some of those locations, especially like our lower elevations, managed to dip a little further. But over the next couple of days, we are expecting some very up and down temperatures. Today feeling like more late March, even early April. Tomorrow feeling like late February, but then towards the beginning of next week, once again, feeling even a little bit warmer than today. Could have that chance at an isolated flurry or sprinkle tomorrow. But again, going through this afternoon, forecast to get into the low to mid 50s, and we've already hit the 50s in Eau Claire. Winds continuing to ramp up more out of the west, northwest, anywhere from 10 to 15 miles per hour through the afternoon. Sitting at 50 degrees on the dot in Eau Claire, 53 in Menominee. Some of our northern counties still in the upper 40s, but again, this is already about 20 degrees warmer than our average high, which in Eau Claire for this time of year is 31 degrees, though 54 in Winona. Now, looking at the winds, most of us out of the west anywhere from 5 to 10 miles per hour. Again, these will pick up a little bit more as low pressure slides across southern Canada and eventually drapes a cold front over the area. For right now, though, we're enjoying plenty of sunshine, as will be the case for the afternoon, and even into early tonight will stay clear, although a few clouds then start to roll in by the daybreak hours of tomorrow. Could see a stray flurry out of this, could see a few sprinkles, but otherwise, later part of the afternoon, that's where we start to clear out yet again, and winds remain lighter out of the north. So this spells a very cold start to Saturday morning as winds relax, as we have a mainly clear sky allowing for more radiational cooling. But then we get in the return flow bringing us winds out of the southwest. That's going to usher in some milder temperatures, and some clouds will be hanging around, or excuse me, passing through, I should say, for Saturday afternoon. Mid 50s on tap for today. Again, breezy conditions before later on tonight. Just a couple clouds moving in, especially towards the latter half of the overnight, but still remaining on the breezy side, with temperatures dipping to the upper 20s. Again, a little bit of a roller coaster ride over the weekend, warming back up a little bit on Saturday, but the common denominator here is that we'll have a breezy stretch of days by Sunday, nearing 50 degrees again, and possibly breaking a record on Monday. For reference, our record high for Monday is 56 degrees. That was set back in 2000, but then it looks like one day doesn't belong, and that is Wednesday, being that we'll have that chance at some snow showers and cooler temperatures with highs only near 30. Now for a Sunshine Award, Misty Montoya would like to nominate Heidi Jacobson and says, "To us all, Heidi is more than a boss or owner of a business. She's a wife, mother, friend, and shelter because she gives us a nice home to live in for the residents and her staff. She goes out of her way, for me especially. Much more than that, she's an ear when we need someone just to listen. She makes our holidays special and cares more than we can understand." Now if you'd like to nominate someone, send us an email or head over to our website at weau.com.
So nearly 60 and possible rain, and then the next day 30 and possible snow showers.
I'll at least say this, for Tuesday things are trending a little bit on the drier side, but I mean the rain is still possible, of course. But yeah, it's just like one of those, one of us is not like the other, and it did feel weird forecasting that, but that's how it's looking right now.
That's what it is.
It's
all right.
Wisconsin.
Thanks, Mike.